Elisha's closing ministry. Fear not, for they that be with us are more than they that be with them. And Elisha prayed and said, Lord, I pray thee, open his eyes that he may see. 2 Kings 6, verses 16 and 17. Elisha supported the spiritual reforms of Jehu and led many Israelites away from their Baal worship. He met with much opposition, yet none could deny the force of his words. On one occasion, the king of Syria was determined to find Elijah and kill him, because the prophet continued to thwart Syrian attacks against Israel. Learning that Elisha was in Dothan, the Syrian king gathered his chariots and a huge army against the city. In terror, Elisha's servant saw the encircling army. But Elisha assured his servant that there was no need to fear. The forces of heaven were with them, and God would use this occasion to demonstrate his great power and gracious magnanimity. God blinded the Syrian army, and Elisha organized a lavish dinner for them. And Israel was free from Syrian attacks for some time. Elisha was known as God's messenger. Throughout his ministry, his courage never wavered, and he turned many in Israel back to a trust in God. He was loyal to God until he died. It was not given Elisha to follow his master in a fiery chariot. Upon him the Lord permitted to come a lingering illness. During the long hours of human weakness and suffering, his faith laid fast hold on the promises of God, and he beheld ever about him heavenly messengers of comfort and peace. As on the heights of Dothan, he had seen the encircling hosts of heaven, the fiery chariots of Israel, and the horsemen thereof. So now he was conscious of the presence of sympathizing angels, and he was sustained. Throughout his life, he had exercised strong faith, and as he had advanced in a knowledge of God's providences and of his merciful kindness, faith had ripened into an abiding trust in God, which was one of the elements to our lesson this week in the Adult Sabbath School. And when death called him, he was ready to rest from his labors. Our lives may reflect the same trust, courage, and faithfulness that Elisha demonstrated, and brighten the lives of those around us.